Beach with the one and only Alex Crump and me, Sean Sandbrook, are here for a day of summer fun here at the park. Yeah, I think you can shut up now. We've come for a day out at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It is the late night riding event, numerous dates throughout the year. The park remains open until 10 PM, so we've got late night riding until 10 with fireworks tonight, so I'll show you the highlights. Of course, we'll go around the park, see what changes we've got across summer. We're coming towards the end of summer really now, the end of August. I thought, you know what, let's come to late night riding, get it in again. We did actually come a couple of weeks ago. Hey, Theme Bottle Online on YouTube, hey! Thought we'd come along and see the late night riding event. We're going to watch Hot Ice, I'll share my review from that. And in general, let's have a little look around the park. We'll share some construction updates from Icon, take a ride on the Pleasure Beach Express, and just in general have a good day here at the park. But yeah, just a quiet one, just me and Alex here today. Alex's friend's here as well, who's coming on for the day, so we'll drag her on Valhalla later on. But yeah, it's going to be a good day. You're looking forward to it?
Yeah, I can't wait.
Like I say, 12 hours of riding. 12 hours is a long time in this park, so we're going to break it up and watch Hot Ice in the middle of the day.
The sun comes out a little bit later on. It was nice this morning. It's a bit darker at the moment.
Yeah, and plenty of rides on Valhalla to come later on. I'll give you my summer status update on Valhalla. It does sound quite good. So yeah, it's going to be a good day. Like I say, with Hot Ice, the big Ice show, which is held in the arena right in the centre of the park, with your wristband, you actually get free entry to the afternoon performance of that show. So it's well worth going to see if you're coming, especially to a late night rider event, or even if you're visiting over the summer season. It's good to go in there. It's free entry, like I say, and you get either Act 1 or Act 2. In the evening, you get like the full show, but you have to pay for that. However, you do get a discount on that with your wristband. But if you want the free show, all you need to do is just watch it in the afternoon. So it's going to be a good day. Of course, we'll get on plenty of rides. Check out Icon, and I'll show you the fireworks later on. Here we go, summer 2017 at Pleasure Beach Resort. Going to be a good day. Hopefully the sun will come out later on. So we've only been in the Pleasure Beach about 25 minutes. We've already done 3 rides today. I must say, really good operation so far this morning. We were let into the park at 9:45 and the rides in this area were already open, which was really good by the park. So by 10 o'clock, we were already off the flying machines in the Keeper Ice Splash that we had to go on, and then just come off Derby Racer. Unfortunately, at the moment, the organ on Derby Racer isn't working, but I just spoke to the staff member over there, and just one of the belts needs replacing, so that should be back on soon. It wasn't quite the same go around on Derby Racer without the classic organ, but yeah, you can probably tell by the noise in the background. We're waiting for Cloggy, I mean the ghost train. Cloggy! I've not seen Cloggy for a while.
It's been a while. I've been a few years.
What, you've not been on here?
I've not done the scene at all yet.
You're joking? You've not been on the ghost train? To be fair, it gets quite a big queue, doesn't it? So we thought we'll come and do this at 10:30. We normally head straight up to the big one. Well, that's normally Lee's decision, isn't it? Because he loves the big one. But like I say, Lee's actually out at Liseberg in Sweden this weekend, riding on Helix. Not jealous at all. But I will be back in Sweden in about 3 weeks' time, where I'm actually going to go into 2 brand new parks. I'm going to be going to Kolmarden and riding Wildfire, which will be my second RMC, Rocky Mountain Construction obviously. And I'll also be going to a park right in the centre as well, which I'm going to be checking out in Stockholm, called Gröna Lund. So I look forward to seeing that. So we're on the classic ghost train. You gotta love the classics here at Blackpool. Should be opening in the next few minutes. Go down and find Cloggy. Where are you? We're coming to get you. So creepy when you're down here on your own. I do this ghost train though. The world's first proper ghost train. Whose ghost train is it? Blackpool's ghost train. I do love this whole London Underground scene. Very realistic. Cloggy! Which bike's he on today? Oh, Cloggy, where are you? Whee! You see Cloggy or not?
Yeah, I thought I might have,
Yeah, basically the whole thing with Cloggy, Most Haunted came here quite a few years ago now, and they went inside the ghost train, and they also went in the shop underneath the flying machines, and they thought that there was a ghost in there called Cloggy. I mean, I don't know if Most Haunted is true or if it's put on, but yeah, they reckon that it's called Cloggy anyway. What do you think about Most Haunted? Do you think it exists or what? I think it's put on.
I think what is?
Most Haunted, do you think it's true what they say in it or not?
Derek Cora is a good man, but I don't think he's real.
I like him at Fielding though. Her reactions are good, aren't they? So.
Oh, I don't know about that one. No.
Have you seen the one when she was in here or not?
No, I haven't.
You have to watch it.
That.
Yeah, you have to check it out.
I'll just give the towers one.
Yeah. Good ride on the ghost train there as always here at Pleasure Beach. So we've just had a ride on the big one here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. We've got the blue skies now, the sun is out for late night riding here at the park. And I must say I'm very impressed so far with operations. I mean, we've got a 2-train service on there now, and it's not stacking at all, straight back into the station, and the staff are really getting the trains out there, which is really good to see. Like I say, we got into the park 15 minutes early, got a couple of rides done before 10 o'clock. So Blackpool have really upped the game. I mean, operations at the moment are really good, and I must say throughout this year in general, I've not had a bad visit to Pleasure Beach in terms of operations. They've all done really good this year, so big well done to all the teams out there at the park. Getting ready for the new ride next year. I can't wait to see how you guys are going to operate a Mack Mega Coaster. And talking of the Mack Mega Coaster, quite a bit of work's actually taken place at the back of the site just here. I mean, if we make our way just round here, obviously you've got the music that's playing, you've got all the branding which is on all the walls, and you've got the footers just here, and next year we're going to be riding it. How do you feel? Next year we're going to be riding this awesome new coaster at the park. Yeah, just that, you're going to sit on it all day.
I want to, every night.
It's crazy to think this time next year we'll be standing right here, we'll have coaster track running above us, people screaming, riders enjoying themselves. It is the 1994 all over again. Obviously Drayton Manor unfortunately not in the battle with this one, but it is Blackpool Pleasure Beach and Alton Towers with 2 brand new rides, Secret Weapon 8 and this one. A lot of people do compare these rides, however they are both very different. The only thing they've got in common is the fact they're opening next year. I mean, we'll have Secret Weapon 8 that opens in March, most likely at Alton Towers, this probably in May, June time next year. But yeah, obviously this is a Mack Mega Coaster, similar to the likes of Helix and Blue Fire, and obviously at Alton Towers you've got Secret Weapon 8. Both of them are going to be awesome rides, but this one's going to be iconic, I think.
I was going to say, using that term actually, this is called Icon. I think genuinely we are going to have 2 iconic roller coasters in this country again, and the fact we're opening in the same year, around the same sort of time as each other, that is iconic. And
it's our year next year, it's going to be amazing. Finally the UK, 2 big rides.
I think Europe as a whole has got such a large offering for next year. I mean, I don't want to go through the list, but there's so many, B&M coasters, there's lots of things appearing next year throughout Europe. I think Europe's really the place to be for roller coasters in 2018.
It is, it's going to be great. Going on with all the stuff what's been announced in America as well last week on National Roller Coaster Day, 2018 looks to be a massive year for the theme park industry. And here on Theme Park Worldwide, I can't wait to follow it. Next up then we're going on steeplechase, and just here in the queue for the ride, where you actually get a really good view of some breeze blocks going into place there, some sort of building going into place there over on the Icon construction site. Not too sure what that's going to be. I mean, you've got the tunnel, which is just there on the right, which is believed to have the shop around that area. Well, maybe that's the substation, like where the power is going to come for this ride. I'm really not too sure, but yeah, I've just noticed that some breeze blocks going into place. So as much as we haven't got any steel work going into place yet, at least there is building work taking place still on the site. And obviously whilst they're still doing the late night riding and fireworks events, all the fireworks are launched from there as well. You can just see the fireworks guys there setting it all up ready for tonight's display. Really good fireworks this year actually as well. Yeah, I just thought I'd show you that. Like I say, we'll have a ride on the Pleasure Beach Express later on, where we can get a really nice view of the construction site and get up closer to whatever's being built just there. Just in the queue for Revolution, and this is the view what confirms why Blackpool Pleasure Beach is my favourite theme park in the UK. I mean, look at it, it's absolutely beautiful. The sea out there, of course, Skyfall's going around, steeplechase, Nickelodeon Street, you just saw a really nice shot of that from up here. Avalanche to the side, and of course, the wonderful Pepsi Max big one. Might not be one of my favourite coasters out there, but it's an iconic ride, and look at it. On a day like today when the sun's shining, this park really is gorgeous. And to be honest, even when it's raining, you've still got plenty of indoor rides to do as well. Really is a great park. I might have had a love-hate relationship with Blackpool over the years, but at the moment, you know, I'm really feeling it, and I can't wait for next year in Icon. Are you alright?
Yeah.
You don't like this queue line, do you?
No.
Have a little bounce?
Don't do it, Sean.
To be honest, you are quite sort of exposed on this, aren't you? Like, it just feels like it's slanted here as well. It is a stunning park though, isn't it? It looks even better in the dark, and I'll get some nice shots of that tonight for you later on in the vlog.
So much content, so much to look at.
It's a very 360 park. There's rides all the way round, and next year when Icon's built, which is going to run all the way around here, interacting with all these rides at the park, it really is going to be an awesome experience.
Please stand behind the yellow line. Please stand behind the yellow line. Please stand behind the yellow line. Please stand behind the yellow line.
Alex! Alex! What's he doing in there? Oh, he's still, sorry, I thought you were in there having a little laugh. You having a nice day at Blackpool Pleasure Beach?
Get my P45 out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're alright? Yeah. Good.
You take my Blackpool on your path.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh, so
take it all.
I'll tell you what, isn't that lift hill noisy on Avalanche?
Can't hear you, mate. Avalanche's lift hill's too noisy.
Yeah, we're having a really nice day down here so far. The atmosphere is great. And someone has just done their first ever loop on a roller coaster. Really well done. I can't believe it's your first ever time doing an inversion on a coaster. The key is we're going out on more inverting rides now. You're not really a massive fan, are you, of loops? Until you've done that one, now you've done that. Hopefully.
One thing I think this coaster behind me needs, Avalanche really needs to have a launch, don't you think? No?
Well, you're going to have two over there next year.
What? What are you on about?
Yeah.
Really?
On that note, we're going to make our way to our favourite eating venue, which is not actually located inside the Pleasure Beach, but it is related to the Pleasure Beach because it is called the Velvet Coaster, and it is the Wetherspoons, which is located a short 5-minute walk out through the turnstiles, down the prom, it's just on the right hand side. So we're going to make our way down there. And yeah, what a lovely atmosphere here today. Can't wait for hot ice later on. Can't wait, of course, for a ride on Valhalla. A couple of rides on Valhalla needed today. And of course, coming back later on for the fireworks and some night rides.
Just to shout out what show we're going to, can't you just whisper it like, hot ice?
Hot ice. Hot ice. So hot ice dreams. Not Disney dreams though, sorry. Well, you can't even get that at Disney anymore, sadly. So anyway, let's get out some lunch. Classic hot dog on the way.
I hope there's a good story for this one.
Let's hope so. So here we are then on the top deck, the Velvet Coaster. Been down to B&M Bargains, look, got the £10 net lighting. It's days like today that really make you appreciate British seaside resorts. Welcome to Alex's Food Review, where Spoons now does pizza!
Nice to meet you all.
What is that? Like a
Pizza cutting
oh
knife.
my god, oh god, I'm dropping it. There we go, have a little roll along.
The pizza, yeah, the quality and texture, it's a little bit crispy, but
Look, it does look a bit crispy. I'm going to say, what's wrong with your crust there? What's wrong with the side?
too crispy. Like if I demonstrate by doing this.
Oh, there we go. I must point out there is also a lift in this spoon, so you can just see it there through the glass. If you want your lift creds,
I like my lift creds.
I got 89 of them now.
Speaking of
Only joking.
89, Sean, how did you with the GCSEs? Did you do alright?
No, not very well at all. Yeah, not very well. I had scampi and chips. I'm going to give it 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10, I agree.
Yeah, look at it. It is gorgeous out there. Obviously, you've got the pier attractions over there. On South Pier, you've got the Sky Coaster. For any people who like your creds, there's also a new Caterpillar coaster just down the end there as well. The log flume, which used to be there, is now located. You can just see it popping out the side there, the South Pier arcade. But yeah, so you've got that what's moved off the pier, and then you've got a new little Caterpillar cred down the bottom. Then we'll make our way back inside Pleasure Beach, and we'll make our way towards Hot Ice. Unfortunately, I can't film Hot Ice because, of course, you can't film live shows like that at the parks, but I will show you a little bit inside the arena and what it's like, along with showing you one of my favourite items I've ever seen in a show. Basically, they've got like a massive moving truss, and along with like in theme parks, I've always been into like audio and lighting, and inside there they've got this massive truss in the middle of the stage where all the lights are fastened to, and yeah, it's really good, so I'll get a little shot of that when we get over there. But yeah, it's gorgeous day today, really nice weather, and having a wonderful day here in Blackpool. Really nice, lovely so far.
When it gets pulled up by the winch, it's a wench then.
Pulled up by the winch, yeah.
So you just paid extra. Double.
We'll see you back in the park. Inside Pleasure Beach then now, we've just had a ride on what has to be one of the best roller coasters in the UK. Of course, the Grand National here at the park, which is a really good wooden roller coaster. A bit controversial. Actually, my favourite wooden roller coaster in the UK is Megaphobia over at Oakwood. But I do really enjoy Grand National, and that sits, in my opinion, just behind it. But yeah, I know for a lot of people, Grand National is their favourite roller coaster in the UK, or at least favourite wooden coaster. And I can see exactly why. It's a brilliant ride experience, and especially when you're on the back row. I mean, these guys were on the right on the back. I was sat just in front, and you know what? It was really good. It might be a little bit rough these days, but I think it's still a really enjoyable coaster. And if you've never been down here to Pleasure Beach, then make sure you check it out. How was your ride?
Beautiful, yeah. It'd be better if it was RMC, but it was still pretty damn good.
I wouldn't complain if it was RMC, to be honest. I know a lot of people would, but
it's intense. Like, if you're not used to rough roller coasters, it's not a good one to start on. It's something that will
start with the other woodies on the park first. Really.
That wow mass, I think you need to kind of prepare yourself for, but it is still beautiful when you're doing it. Really
and yeah, what a beautiful day. I know I keep saying it, but look at this park. It really is buzzing, and you might have just watched some of our most recent vlogs on the channel from Great Yarmouth. It really just shows that the British Seaside Resort really is fantastic at the moment. So we're now going to make make our way into the arena, which is right here in the centre of Pleasure Beach, for today's performance of Hot Ice Dreams. Now, Hot Ice is a really good show. It's been running for over 80 years here at the Pleasure Beach. And like I say, the evening performance you have to pay for, but the daytime performance in the afternoon at 2:30, you can get in there with your wristband. So we're going to make our way inside and give that a go. What are you doing? Wow, how are you doing that?
The bendy menu.
A what?
Hashtag bendy menu.
We've all got a new hashtag for you viewers, and this one's hashtag bendy menu. But yeah, we love this show. It is fantastic. Unfortunately, I can't film the show, but I will show you now a little shot inside the arena and a little look at that truss. So we'll make our way inside and have a little look inside the venue.
Oh, yes. Oh, that's great.
And here's a little look at that truss in the middle. So before the show starts, this lifts up into the ceiling. It's amazing. It's got all the different bits of lighting on there, and yeah, this is a really good show. I mean, we love this, don't we?
Can't wait for it.
Yeah, it's fantastic. We've already seen it this year. We saw it when we was last here a few weeks ago. And yeah, a really spectacular show, obviously by Stageworks Worldwide Productions, directed by Amanda Thompson. Obviously, I can't film the show as I mentioned outside, but we'll see you afterwards where I'll give you a review, bit of a lowdown on Hot Ice Dreams here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. What a beautiful arena it really is. See you after the show. John, that is a new machine. You just spilled water everywhere, you've raced around. It's not a racetrack Silverstone. Hello and welcome to our vlog from Liseberg here in Sweden. Only joking, we're still here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach and we've just watched Hot Ice Dreams. Yeah, I've been over to Liseberg. They've got these everywhere in the park. I mean, I know you've not been, Alex, but literally around every corner at Liseberg, they've got these. And Andreas Andersson, who's the manager at Liseberg in Sweden, is actually really good friends with Amanda Thompson, so maybe they've shared ideas. We've had this from Liseberg, we're getting them at Mega Coaster here.
I look at how big those chocolates are and I think, damn.
That was Hot Ice Dreams.
It was a really good show,
I
yeah.
love it
we
so much.
We saw the same show as last time, but I mean, I have seen Act 2 and that is also stunning and what a beautiful show it is. You know what, I think it gets better and better. It doesn't seem to disappoint ever, really, does it?
It's a gorgeous show. I mean, that afternoon one, it's about 50 minutes. Act 1's a little bit longer than Act 2. And you've got all different soundtracks in there. You've got fire effects. You've got around 25 skaters there. And they all do an amazing job, to be honest. Like, I couldn't even get on the ice and, you know, skate in a straight line, never mind being lifted up and spun around. And as much as that sounds like great fun, I don't think I'd be able to do it, do you, Alex?
Maybe.
Yeah, he might be able to pick me up and throw me around on there, I don't know.
Without ice, maybe, yeah.
But yeah, it was a really good show. Like I say, the soundtracks in there are great. It's not done all sort of pop music and stuff. It's all like very dramatic music, and it's all, some of the scenes in there are a little bit weird. I mean, one of my favourites in there is you like got a man with like these two girls on the ice, and it's a bit weird it is, and you've got like a love heart with fire through it in the background. It's all very strange and a little bit messed up. That's what I kind of like about it. It's a little bit weird, and that's what really makes it, in my opinion, a really good show. And it's one of those that I really wish that I could show you some highlights of, really. It is literally held in the arena just there, which from outside, to be honest, the venue doesn't really do it justice, does it? I mean, you look at it from here and you think, you know, what the hell's in there? But it actually is dug down quite a bit. And yeah, a really good show, 10 out of 10. And I go as far to say that this year is my favourite version of Hot Ice. And I've only actually seen Act 1, I'd like to see Act 2, which these guys say they prefer. So I don't think I'm going to get to see it this year. But
you never know, hope so, maybe so.
Yeah, maybe
what
so.
I wanted to point out to you, there's a lot of these pop-up stores I've noticed today. Like the hot dog stands and things that seem to be popping up around the park. Clearly it is really popular, so they're trying to get as much business in as possible.
Yeah, I mean,
the park is absolutely rammed.
Tears Park's open until 10 o'clock, and really, you know, you've only got here and Oakwood. What do these late openings really over summer? I mean, you've got the Merlin Parks, which is still showing at 6 o'clock. You know, and it's just nice to think that the park's open until 10 o'clock at night. Like I say, you've got here, which does the late night event. Oakwood, which is doing theirs as well. I know there's a few other parks out there that do the later openings, but not quite to the extent of what these parks do. I think it's great to get out there and see it all, really. The sun is shining, we're going on Wallace and Gromit Thrill-O-Matic, a riveting ride at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Hashtag bring back the gold mine. I say it every time. What a beautiful day. But yeah, Hot Ice Dreams, really enjoyable. And like I say, the show is included in your wristband. I'm losing my voice, I don't know why, I've not really done that much talking. Oh wow, this is the longest queue I've actually ever seen for infusion here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Obviously the station's all the way down there. It runs all the way down that ramp, down this way, all the way down to the steps, and then up the first ramp of steps, and ends there. That is a long queue for infusion. I know the throughput's not too bad on this Vekoma SLC, but yeah, I would not want to wait that long for infusion.
Not worth the wait.
It's not worth a 5-minute wait, in my opinion. I know there is people out there, but yeah, I know there's people out there that don't mind it, but me personally, I find it a really painful and uncomfortable experience. And at the end of the day, it is just a bog standard layout. One thing this ride does have going for it though is the fact it's got all the fountains underneath, and it looks great off-ride, especially in the sunshine like today. Standing up here on the bridge looking over at Infusion, it is beautiful to look at. Yeah, oh my god, I mean, I was here when this ride opened and the queue wasn't even back here. Not that I saw it anyway. That is crazy, that is, all the way down the bridge. What's that, half an hour at least? I mean, I've queued 20 minutes from up there before, so wow, that is crazy. And considering it'd be your first time going on it, I don't think it's worth queuing up that long either, to be honest. I think Valhalla might be a good...
Valhalla is the way
yeah, a good
Lee's not here, so we can't say his catchphrase.
We can't steal it off Lee, can we? No, we don't want to be that mean.
Valhalla, that's a new one.
This just goes to show, though, that there really is demand for late ride openings here in the UK. Look at this, the park's rammed, it's just gone 3:30. You know, it's crazy to think that Blackpool Pleasure Beach is open until 10 o'clock. We've got the fireworks tonight, and the atmosphere really is buzzing. What a beautiful park, really is my favourite in the country. What a great vibe, and it gets even better when the sun goes down. Just over at Valhalla then. Also open until 10 o'clock tonight if you do want to ride Valhalla in the dark. Have you ever done Valhalla in the dark?
Once.
It's amazing. In there in the dark is amazing.
Yeah, it was that, but it was pre-2012 the reconstruction was done.
Yeah.
That's when it would have been. It was a long time ago, but I'd love to do it again in the dark. So I might think about doing it later again. Why not?
You do realise that I'm taking the mic, don't you? It's no different in the dark, it's a dark ride.
Out here looks good,
I thought he was going to play along there, but he didn't, did he? You know, Valhalla in the dark, come on. It's a dark ride, which is currently on about a 20-minute wait.
I get it.
Hey, it's normally about 40 minutes from the entrance just there. Yeah, not too bad, about 20 minutes at the moment. Here we are, we've got Team Valhalla on the go here. He's got his Relentless, he's all right. Yeah, you can also get your Valhalla rain capes there, but we're not going to wear ponchos, are we?
No.
Are we?
Yep.
No. Someone's going to have to let us down, isn't he? Alex's friend. Shocking. Yeah, in terms of waterfalls, we're looking quite good out here at the front today. Hopefully, in terms of effects inside, it'll be just as good. So we'll make our way out to Valhalla and have a ride on the beauty. My favourite ride here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach, and one of my favourites out there in the world. And Alex, always remember, it's always better in the dark. What the hell are they?
They're called the second backup option for Valhalla.
So it's had 2 rides on Valhalla, and to be honest, it was running moderately well. I mean, I was quite impressed. I mean, there was a few areas where we didn't get effects. The Ring of Fire was off. We've only had it once all season. But yeah, it was worth going around for a re-ride, so we did. Other than that, other effects were fine. The barrels were all right. The fire there was a little bit out of sync. You know, the ones at the side, what it's like it shoots it over, that sort of effect. They were a bit out of sync, so they were more behind us. But in general, it was running all right. It was worth a re-ride, but especially operations on there, much like the rest of Pleasure Beach, really good operations on there today. It was on 12 boats, meaning that we only waited about 15 minutes, which on an August summer day in the summer holidays, I don't think it's that bad of a queue, to be honest, for one of the best water rides out there in the world, if not the best. But yeah, it was running well. I did enjoy that. Enjoy Valhalla then?
Yeah, well, I was going to say, when you said one of the best in the world, there's not many amazing ones to compete with, really.
No, I mean, that's great. What are you doing with your sorting a cap out, are you?
Yeah, I've just
You're very blue, aren't you? You're very, like, on brand with the bottle of wine today, aren't you? Look at that. I don't think it was intentional, to be honest.
I look alright, I look horrible.
You look like you're on a school trip or something. I don't know, what do you think? Yeah, she likes it, yeah.
That's just the side to me.
Yeah, well, they've got to pay for a £16 million roller coaster next year. So, anyway, talking to new merchandise, let's have a look at what they've got over here. Obviously, I showed you before the new Valhalla mug. There is now this beautiful new Revolution mug. Again, it's like a 3D one. I say 3D, it's like, so it sticks out. I don't know, how do we say it? Ceramic mug, maybe? Where the wording sticks out on the side of it. But yeah, they're nice. So you've got the Icon one now, one for Revolution, and also Valhalla. So maybe we're going to see a few more of these out there around the park. You got the generic one there as well. You got these little fridge magnet little things. Yeah, they're quite cool as well. One of these are the new items of Valhalla that were recently put in the shop. They are also available in Kiss Me Quick, which is underneath the flying machines. Look out for Cloggy whilst you're up there. But yeah, in general, Valhalla, like I say, it was running good there. I enjoyed it. And 15-minute queue on 12 boats. Really good. Operations today are on point. It's nearly 5 o'clock and it's time to get some more rides in here at the Pleasure Beach. Having a lovely day so far. Really nice, quiet day, just the three of us, and yeah, really enjoyable. Off we go then for a ride on the Pleasure Beach Express in the sunshine around the wonderful Pleasure Beach. It's a beautiful day here today. You get some really good views from this as well, all the way around the park. And we are actually on board the Jeffrey Thompson train today. Carol Jeans unfortunately got a bit of a leak today. She's got an oil leak apparently. So old Carol, she's off.
Leak.
I know, hashtag Carol's leak.
I think Leaky Carol sounds
How's the schoolboy at the back here? You alright? You cap on? You having a nice trip?
Yeah, first time at the park.
First time at the park. Well, yeah, we'll have a look around. I'll show you some shots.
Going back on the coast for 5.
Coming round here on the Pleasure Beach Express, it really gives you a good idea of how close you actually come to that tunnel. It's a really good head chopper there on the big one. We go on Dora's World Voyage here in Nickelodeon Land at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. Alex, we're going to go back to Asia. So on this ride you travel around different countries in the world with Dora the Explorer. And there she is, hi Dora. She's got a fountain next to her. It's not really doing a lot.
Bonjour!
To be honest, we only ever come on here for the soundtrack.
Bonjour! To say hello in France, we say bonjour.
Bonjour to everyone we meet. Hello, bonjour. To say hello to friends around the world. Bonjour.
There's lots of things to
It's more like, Bonjour! Get it!
Jumbo!
Say hello to friends around the world.
Jumbo!
There's lots of friends to meet. We're on a great adventure.
It's quite a nice nice little family ride, this, to be honest. I mean, ever since Thomas Land opened at Drayton Manor in 2008, it was all these other parks wanted a piece of that family market. Blackpool Pleasure Beach and CBeebies Land at Alton Towers, Peppa Pig World at Fulton's Park. All these parks started getting big family areas. And to be honest, out of all the parks in the UK, Nickelodeon Land is really, really good. CBeebies Land's really good. They've all got their own little charm to them. I think this one's the most vibrant out of all of them. Probably followed by CBeebies Land. My favourite is still Thomas Land, I think, at Drayton Manor and Peppa Pig World. I know it's not really designed for our age group. Well, it's definitely not designed for our age group, but you know what I mean. There are a few things to go around to these parks. If you want a good family area, then all these 4 different parks have all got some good areas.
China, we say ni hao.
Meow! Back in China we are. Hello, meow!
Let's say hello to friends around
There he is.
the world.
Meow!
There's lots of friends to meet.
We're on a great adventure and we will be say.
Ni hao.
Great Wall of China. I'd like to go back and see that next time, actually. Yeah, some really good family areas in the UK. Some of the best in Europe, actually.
Ni hao. To say hello in China, we say ni hao.
Ni hao. And watch the Asia vlogs. Are you alright there? How was your ride on Dora?
Dora said ni hao, bonjour, konnichiwa, bonjour.
Whoa! I do really like the flooring in this area. You know when you always talk about these areas, I like to take everything into sort of consideration. The planting's nice around here, not quite as good as Fulton's Park. What? He's loving it. Yeah, the flooring's really nice around here. It's finished off really well in this area. Some really nice family attractions, and of course you had the Zipper Dipper, which turned into Blue Flyer, not Blue Fire at Europa Park, wrong ride, and also Roller Coaster, which turned into Nickelodeon Streak. They were already existing, and they got merged in along with some new rides such as Dora and SpongeBob Splash Bash just here. Had a fantastic ride then on Big Dipper, was running really well actually. On the back row, airtime filled. Crazy thing that ride opened back in 1923. 70 years old and still running really strong. Next up we're going on a dark ride, River Caves. Like I say, rides open tonight until 10 PM. However, if you are coming to late night riding, be aware that the rides at the back of the park, like where Steeple Chases, Skyforce, Big One, they all do close at 9 PM. Queue lines close at 9 because they have to be clear, ready for the fireworks at 10 o'clock. Aztec Empire. You both having a nice day? You enjoyed it? Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? How's the school trip?
Well, I missed the coach, so I don't know how I'm going to
Mr. Coach. Oh, the Pleasure Beach is a bit small on that cap. It's a genuine Pleasure Beach, it says as well. It's genuine, it means it's not Great Yarmouth Pleasure Beach, it's genuine. What the hell are you doing? How do we pull with him? I don't know, do you? How do we cope, all both? Let's go and see ancient Egypt on board the River Caves.
The tunnel of love.
The tunnel of love. That's it.
jewel of Cambodian jungle. For 400 years, it lay abandoned, burning and cracking in the tropical sun. And here, Suraya Garden was anointed king.
Dabba, 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 dabba. We can't do this, can we? This is why it's the best park in the UK, because they play blue dabba dee dabba da, and he's blue. He's got his blue top, his blue hoodie, his blue shorts. I don't know what they are. I'll get you some fungal nail cream.
Asia did this to me. Asia did this
I'm joking,
to me.
here.
Hey, I see a Walt Disney World 45th anniversary jumper over there.
Where? Someone's been the Magic Kingdom over there.
Also making
I
love.
won't film because they're getting it on. But yeah, they're getting it on over there. But yeah, I won't
I
film
want that
them.
hoodie.
It's a bit unfair, isn't it?
Have you got your Walt Disney one on today? I want it.
This one? No, not today. Kuka Lane from Tato Park today. We're going on the Wild Mouse. Still amazes me in this day and age of health and safety that this still stands. But you've got to make the most of it. Much like some of the rides we do across the country, you've got to make the most of them whilst they last. Or at least in the current form anyway. It's all good fun. Off we go. Let's try and get a wave, shall we, from number 2. Give us a wave. Have a good ride. No wave. That was a fail, wasn't
Get yourself on stick. I've got a feeling we'll see you later.
Choco, choco. Choco, choco. Choco, choco. Choco, choco. Come on, join in. Choco, choco. Clap, clap. Choco, choco. Clap, clap. Everybody ready? Chocolate. Choco, choco. Choco, choco. A choco, choco. A choco, choco. A choco, choco. Goes on a bit, doesn't it? A choco, choco. Such a good atmosphere here today at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. I know I've said it a lot about the weather and the atmosphere, but it's true. It just makes you so happy, the vibe that's going on in the park and all the entertainment going on. We've got like stilt walkers out there. They said there's some fire breathers later on. All sorts going on at the park. It really is great. We're having a good day. How was Wild Mouse for you?
I can't believe we're in here. Like this is the place.
Well, it's impossible, isn't it?
It's really much.
There's a gate round there that's really impossible unless you know how it works.
I know how it works.
You know how it works. It was also your first ride on the Wild Mouse, wasn't it? Loads of new creds
Lots
for
of
you in
airtime
Blackpool.
we had on that one,
Yeah,
didn't we?
I had loads of airtime and all. Yeah, it was good fun. This is quite cool. You know what?
The running camera.
It's impossible, isn't it?
It is impossible. I can't believe it's
The
here.
main reason we come on this though is of course for the haunted swing. Unfortunately, Caitlin's not with us today.
Surely they've got worse better than terrifying.
That reminds me of Nemesis of Terror personally, but it's closed at the moment. The tunnel that never ends, that's impossible.
Got a real 9 torn.
Yeah, sorry Caitlin, I do apologise. I'm going to have to go on the haunted swing without you today. She was going to come, but she's working again. But yeah, the haunted swing is waiting just around the corner.
Is it haunted swing?
The haunted swing. Alex will take your place, Caitlin.
But I cannot do it because it doesn't
Oh,
even
no.
make it around the room.
What about rot pendulum? You get this. Oh, very spinny. Oh. I'll take you around to a gate. What's impossible? Let's see if you can open the gate round here. I'll give you £10 if you can open the gate.
Okay.
Deal. Here we go. Off we go. Remember, it's impossible, won't it?
£10 coming out of the bank, I'm sure. Yes, yeah, well done. You finally get one.
Can't believe it. Shocking.
I want a tag team partner.
Just to here's the haunted swing. There's a little sign here. If you don't want to ride, you can go through the chicken exit. That's the chicken. Don't go through the chicken exit. Just go on it. You'll be fine. You'll love it. Just take a seat, wait for the ride, and enjoy the quality audio in here as we wait for the haunted swing.
The haunted swing, yeah.
The haunted swing is
The haunted swing in Fairwood, yeah.
So in the UK, we've got some fantastic dark rides, such as Hex at Alton Towers, the Haunted at Drayton Manor. But here at Pleasure Beach, the legacy lives on with the Haunted Swing, where it all began. And here it is, one of the most advanced dark rides in the world. You got things like Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey, but stuff like this. I don't know why you're all laughing at us. They wanted swing. Come on, here it is. You all right, Alex? Hello, Alex. Welcome to the Haunted Swing. Swingy, swingy. Haunty, haunty on the Haunted Swing in Blackpool. It's located inside Impossible. You know why that is, don't you? Because it's impossible to fix the damn thing. Because it won't spin all the way around anymore. Alex, wake up.
Is it over yet?
No, it's not, but we're on the Haunted Swing. Come on, do it for Caitlin. Give us a Haunted Swing.
The haunted swing.
Oh,
The haunted swing.
swing! There's a big tiger on the wall up there. Easy tiger. And if you're in here and you're that bored, there's some books to read up there as well.
You're going to need a few books to read on this thing.
Fish tank repairs. I think the one needs to say Madhouse repairs on it. Impossible to fix.
Replacement for
Health and safety at work. Hashtag 6 foot fence.
If they could do it a few of them, a few more copies.
What's that one there? On the up, Gary Hill, Parks on the up. Matt Nagger, 16 million. What else we got up there? Now that is just how I like chocolate cake. That's exactly how chocolate cake should be. Get yourself to BK here at Pleasure Beach.
With liquid middle. Liquid's a good nightclub, actually.
Liquid middle. Not just any middle. Liquid middle.
And to be honest, Sean, as you want to say, it's simply delicious.
Much like the big one on the Sunset Ride. Let's go. Is absolutely stunning at night. The fact that the park added all this lighting, both on Infusion, the Big Dipper, and not forgetting the Pepsi Max big one in the background. It really is one of the most beautiful theme parks in the world at night. It is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, everything's lit up here at the park, and it just looks stunning. It's so visually impressive. And talking of visually impressive, coming up in just a moment, we've got the fireworks, which is themed to like West End musicals, I believe, tonight. And of course you get the silhouette of the big one. The fireworks are launched just over to the side there, just over where Icon's going to be. Sorry, I've got a Pepsi there, promoting Pepsi. Sorry Lisa, I know you like your Coke. But yeah, we've got the fireworks going to be launched over there, and you get a beautiful silhouette all over here, the big one, and of course the rest of the park. It is absolutely gorgeous here. We've had a brilliant day. Operations have really been on point. So here we go, we'll head over to the bridge where we get some really nice footage of the fireworks to end our day here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. What an amazing day we've had, brilliant operations, great company, plenty of rides. You know what, it's been the best day I've had at this park in years. It's been absolutely fantastic, it really feels like the old days again.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
I've got very fond memories as a kid. My parents bringing me to Blackpool Pleasure Beach and walking around this park at night and seeing it all lit up. When I was a little kid, it was the most magical experience ever. I mean, Alton Towers and Blackpool Pleasure Beach were two parks that I went to so much as a kid, and it's nights like tonight where this park's thriving until 10 o'clock. It really makes you realise that this theme park really does care. It's all about the customers, it's all about the experience, and the fact they've got all the entertainment, they've got rides open until 10 o'clock. It really is fantastic. I mean, look at it, the atmosphere today has been buzzing. You would not think it's just gone 10 o'clock, and look at it, the park is still thriving. It's been an absolutely fantastic day here at Blackpool Pleasure Beach for the late night riding event, and like I say, the fireworks that you saw there, some highlights, it was absolutely brilliant. I mean, it was all themed to musicals, as we suspected, and you know what, it was a really good, enjoyable show. Yeah, they just do a fantastic job every time here at Blackpool, and they've got better. I mean, the fireworks last year, they were good, but nowhere near as good as what we got this year. Obviously, the park's all lit up at night. It looks gorgeous. We've had a great day, haven't we?
It's been incredible. And do you know what, to think that Alton Towers closed over 4 hours ago.
It's crazy, isn't it?
This place has got about 8,500 people flooding out the gate. Wow, at 10:15 in the evening, it's insane.
And the fact they're doing, what, 8 of these or something stupid throughout the year, it's brilliant.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I know the park has probably some of the best operating hours, if not the best operating hours, of any UK theme park, I'd say, for the entirety of the season. But then they go and top that by having late night riding for all these times. And like, just the late night riding alone was make it superior compared to the others.
Yeah.
And then the fact that the park's been open to 7 every day throughout summer. You know, it's been getting the crowds, and sometimes later than 7 if it's been busy.
What's been the highlight then every day? Have you got one?
You know what? Just the atmosphere and the experience.
Yeah.
You know what? Pleasure Beach has got to be more and more, even more. I can't argue more than that. It's great. It's been
Yeah, I've had a
fantastic.
really good day. Have you had a nice day?
Yeah.
You enjoyed it? You got a highlight?
Probably the ride and big one.
Yeah, right, big one. Yeah, it was lovely, wasn't it? It was going to be a sunset ride, but it turned more into a night ride, and yeah, it was brilliant. It really was. Hot ice was great earlier on, and big credit to all the staff here at Pleasure Beach.
Hey,
Feedback worldwide on YouTube.
Hi.
Oh, you watched the videos already, do you? Hey, love it. There we are. Have you all had a nice day? Yeah, good. Glad you enjoyed it. See you later. Keep watching. But yeah, it's just been brilliant. The fact that the park central town, all the entertainment going on. Yeah, stunning. 10 out of 10 day. Big credit to all the staff, and a big thank you to all the staff for working these crazy hours. I know what it's like working long hours, but I dread to think what you guys have to do. So thank you, basically. You know, for all your hard work. It's been brilliant, really has.
A little mention for Lee Wood as well. Lee Wood, I think Sean might have already come in it. The big one is actually starting to grow on us more and more as a coaster.
Yeah.
And people might think, well, it's been here since 1994, how can it possibly grow on you? But sometimes you learn to appreciate the older things, the finer things in life. And sometimes you don't realise what is actually so close. And that's like this park.
Feeling brave enough today?
Yeah.
On that note, that's Blackpool Pleasure Beach. We will be back before the season's out with another vlog, and of course another update on Icon, the brand new Matt Mega Coaster, the first Matt Mega Coaster coming to the UK, double launch. I can't wait. Thanks guys for an awesome day. It's been wonderful, and that means it's time to cue those credits. See you later guys, and thanks for watching.
We'll be right back.